Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and I've got more Ferrari 348s in front of us. This time in fluorescent green. And since the Aquafresh promo was going to be the only lonely, I went out and brought his cousins from the Power Loop set, and we could go over both of those in this episode. Plus, it's Sunday, which means we're going to set something free. Goodness, I almost don't know what I was saying there. So we'll do that also. And like I said, the one on the left in the same tampo form we've been going over in the first 3 videos is the one from the Aquafresh promo. You could get some toothpaste with it. I don't recommend using it. It's 30 years old. It's probably more of a powdery substance inside there than a toothpaste by now. Who knows? I got a bunch of it downstairs from the package. I think I still have a full set of these cars in packs, just so I could get some pictures of them, which I need to get and put those on with it, of course. But yeah, don't test out the toothpaste. But that is the exclusive area that you could get this vehicle. The fluorescent green. It also comes with its own interior, so it's got the black with the lime green seats in there. So does the Power Loop playset or track set cars. You can see the one on the right has had some issues. It's gone ahead and flipped over a few times, and it's crushed the cab there, or the A-pillar. But all right, let's take a little closer look at this. Let's get this to focus a little bit better. Like I said, you get the 2-color interior on there. Here is that clear window. We talked about that a little bit with the pink ones and a possible type of transition. So most of these that come out later are all clear windows. You get the same tampo design, just in some different colors. So you kind of get this green, white, and looks like blue. Ultra Hots, same base, nothing different there. So there you go. There's an exclusive that you could only get with some toothpaste. And then we get into the Power Loop. These have 2 different color variations. I've always wondered if this is kind of a tampo application issue or an ink issue, or if it was intended to be a different color. These are pretty distinct colors, right? So you see pink on the left and purple on the right, despite all the little scratches and paint chips and stuff. But yeah, and the box doesn't show you which vehicle you get in there. So I'm sure a bunch of them get opened up to find both variations of this. And if you're like me, you're gonna try to find good examples. So I've got, I'm looking for a good example of this. There's one on eBay now, but it's just a little too high for what I think the value is. And I think there's more of these pinks than there are the purples. But same deal, same interior, lime green, black, same wheels, same base, everything's the same. And when I was taking pictures of this one, I noticed it had a little bit of an issue. Apparently some of the plastic, either for the seat or the base, I'm not sure which part of the piece it's part of, but it didn't make it. So you can kind of see in there's some leftover, kind of a little close there, plastic where it was almost filling up in the mold. And so that's going to lead us to opening another one. Let's make sure that one's got good. So these came in a little baggy inside the playset. Let's see here. It's kind of a pain to open. I'll just use the knife. Make sure. So Sunday set 'em freestyle, and now we have one, and it has the tailpiece in there. So, and this one's also pink. That's the one I had an issue with. I still have to find the purple tampoed variation of it. But there we go. So there is Sunday set 'em free and a casting call with some different variations. Still need to upgrade. If somebody has this and wants to part with it, let me know in the comments, or you can reach out to me on Facebook on MVP Hot Wheels there. So, but there are the different variations. Again, this comes from the Power Loop set, and this comes from the Aquafresh toothpaste promo. And then we've got one more car or variation with the stripes, the black one. This is the last one and kind of the newer outside of the Blackwall era. So we're gonna have some 5 spokes and 7 spokes on that one. So we'll do that video probably here shortly. But we're running, kind of going through a bunch of these. So I think we're doing pretty good. I feel like I'm spoiling you guys with, what, 3 videos today and 1 yesterday. So I'm trying to keep up. The weather's kind of crazy. It's kind of chilly and cold outside, so perfect day to kind of make some videos. We had some really crazy weather throughout this early week. I don't know if anybody else is in the area or had the same weather, but it was like pretty much 80 on Wednesday, right? It was like 79, feels like 80. I don't know if it feels like 80, then it's probably just 80. I don't know where the feels like thing comes from. And then the next day I woke up, I went to work, got there about 7:30. It was about 67 degrees, 68 degrees. So pretty nice for 7:30 morning. And then by like 9 o'clock it was raining, it was getting colder, and by lunchtime there was the hugest snowflakes falling. It went from 80 degrees, shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops, straight into grab your winter gear and tennis racket, because you're going to be walking through some crazy, I don't know. It took a while for it to stick, but it was coming down so hard, and the snowflakes were so large, it finally covered everything, and then it warmed up enough, so the next day, yesterday, Saturday, all gone again. So, I don't know, that's Virginia weather for you. I'm sure some people in the close area got some of the similar stuff, but just ridiculous, and it's supposed to be kind of chilly this week, and then hoping it's going to start warming up again, because we had a good taste of it and I was ready for it. I was happy. I was like, man, it's nice and warm. I could do some more stuff outside. Doesn't help all the videos, but you gotta have fun with it. But yeah, that was just I don't know why I didn't talk about that in some of the other videos, because it certainly was just a crazy week for the weather side of it. I've never seen that. It's been a very crazy winter with the different stuff that I've never seen before. So this is like the second thing, 80 to big snowflakes completely covered in the ground to no snow at all the next day, like all gone again. So, but anyways, hope you're enjoying the Ferrari videos. We'll keep continuing these as far as I've got time to do it. And these are all uploaded onto the MVP Hot Wheels website. So check them out there. You can support us over there by subscribing. It's only $5 a month, and you could start building out your collection list. Talking to you, Kyle. I know you've got your subscription. So start putting that list together. And that way we can share our list, we could put our trade list, we could put our wanted list, we could share those to our friends and other collectors. Makes it much easier than trying to have a conversation when you're asked somebody, hey, what are you looking for? And then you're trying to remember like all that, and then you got to type it into your phone or an email or whatever. Subscribe MVP Hot Wheels, put the stuff in there, start building your list out, and then you can just send them. They don't have to be a subscriber. They can go on, they can open the list, they'll see what cars you're looking for. They could also see what cars you have for trade. It makes things so much easier, and it's only $5 a month, and all that money goes right back into the development of the website. So you're helping the website, making it better, and you've got a cool tool that shows you where these cars come from and which ones you have, which ones you want to upgrade, which ones you want, which ones you want to trade. It's all that. And then once we get 50 subscribers, we'll start doing giveaways on there. And it'll be at least a $50 car every month, and we'll have fun with that. We'll make a video, going through and showing the winner and all that kind of stuff. So recommend head over to MVP Hot Wheels, subscribe. It's $5, and you get all that, and it's gonna get better. So appreciate everybody watching the videos. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.